Hello and welcome to this reading. I'm the Energy Empress and I will be doing a psychic tarot reading for you today. Okay, so go ahead and take a deep breath, tap into your own intuition as we journey through this reading together. Okay, so I'm going to pull some tarot and oracle cards, but first I wanted to get into the channel I got for your reading. Okay, so when I went into meditation, I heard the song I'm on a Plane, which is a song by Nirvana. And in the song, they're talking about, the song is about writer's block. It's a song about writer's block. The I'm on a plane is referring to like a plain sheet of paper, right? And the blocks that can come along with that. So the block coming from, things causing the block, inner conflict, disconnect, apathy, chaos, alienation, numbness, self-detachment. Okay. And so, so when we have let's just get a blank piece of paper here. So we have a blank piece of paper, right? So, if that'll fit in the screen, but what is a blank piece of paper, right? Is, it could be looked at as the unknown, worry, doubt, not started, undone, empty, worry, overwhelm, uncertainty, unknowingness, right? That's what this could look like. But on the other hand, it could look like, and I have to keep looking at my notes here, but it could look like a new fresh start, a blank slate, an opportunity, limitless possibility for creation, right? It looks like trust and faith and excitement and new ideas. Okay. And so then I heard quarantine the wolf, the mind chaos, right? So like when you have, the analogy of the two wolves, which wolf are you going to feed? The wolf of fear and worry and unknowingness and undone or empty, or the wolf of, new opportunities, limitless possibilities. I mean, literally, right? You have a blank piece of paper. I mean, anything could be there. Anything, limitless possibilities and creation. Okay. And then I heard follow the yellow brick road. Okay. So you're being asked to trust the universe to light up the next step for you and to trust yourself to take it. Okay. All right. So I believe you're on the right track. Follow the yellow brick road. You have decided to go down a certain path. You've already made the decision to go down this path. And now you're just feeling blocked. Now, this could be, you could be writing in any form of writing, poetry, book, podcast interviews, any of those things. Could be writing in your journal, but it could be just, I feel like this has to do with a creative project of some sort, but it doesn't have to. But just feeling blocked from the next step, from your creation. We get in that analysis paralysis. And so you're really being asked to trust and to feed that wolf of limitless possibility. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start with the Akashic Record Oracle, and I've already thoroughly shuffled all of the cards. Okay. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, what do we need to know? Okay, and we have reassess. Okay, and it says, you're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup. Yeah. Okay, so a little reassessment time here. You're not going to turn back on the road. You're just doing a little reassessing here, right? And cutting out things that don't serve you anymore, right? Old news, cleaning up for that new energy. So, you know, making room for new energy too, in your mind, in your body, in your home, your environment. Okay. And we also have forgiveness. All right. So forgive yourself, forgive others, right? Okay. It says withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It's time to forgive someone or maybe even yourself. Yeah. Like we were just saying, so you can stay on the path of your highest potential. Yeah. That highest limitless potential, right? Move these a little closer here. Yeah. And so, right, that's, you know, unforgiveness is feeding the wolf of, right? It's, you know, beating up on yourself, you know, self-sacrificial, self-sabotage, you know? So, forgive yourself. No reason to be hard on yourself. You're doing a great job. Okay. Just heard that. You're doing a great job. Okay. And we have solitude. All right. And it says, spending time alone is often what we need to hear the whispers of our soul. Get to know all aspects of yourself so you can stand on your own in any situation. Yeah. So taking that contemplation time, that solitude, right? Going within to get into that creativity, into that creation. There's also an owl here. This is really bringing me ancestors. Okay, so you have some ancestors helping you through this as well. But yeah, going within, solitude, meditation, quietness, right? Quieting out external noise or even those internal voices that, you know, self-sabotage, the wolf of self-sabotage, right? Lean into the excitement, the limitless possibilities for creation. Okay? Yeah. Abundance. Okay? It says, you're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you are deserving of it, to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step towards receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. Absolutely. Trust that it's on its way. Limitless possibilities, right? The universe wouldn't have brought you this idea on this path, right? If it wasn't for you. So, confidence too, right? Confidence. Okay. Oh, and one more here. Connect to your intuition. Yes. This is really important. Repeating patterns are keeping you from making a new choice in this situation. Break free from old ways of thinking and ask for new insight. Yeah. The old way of thinking, I can't do it, or it's undone, it's blank, analysis paralysis, you know. Yeah, tune into your intuition, and you'll be able to see those repeating patterns. I almost said powers. So, you know, you are the one in control, right, of making those choices in this situation, right? And you can break free from this old mindset, connecting through your intuition. Let's pull these up, and I'm going to get some from Money Moves Oracle. Okay, can you see these? There we go. Got it. Okay. All right. What else do we need to know, please? This new opportunity, this brand new limitless possibility. I need to know, Spirit. Okay. All right. This came out when I was shuffling too. Savings. Okay. It says you always need to put something off for a bad day. Create savings for the future. Savings. Right. And so I'm taking this as saving your energy, right? Especially if you're just, you know, going round and round in that vicious circle Save your energy, walk away from it, save that, um, not forever, don't procrastinate, but walk away from it, put your mind on something else, save your energy, and start to, build yourself back up on that scale of going to feed this wolf, telling yourself positive things. I can do it. This isn't undone. It's a limitless possibility, right? I'm going to save my energy, for the future, right? For creating the creation. What else do we need to know? Okay. And it says, I'm taking this as love life, like love your life. Yeah, love your life. You have set out on this new creation, this new project, and it's supposed to be enjoyable. So think of it that way, right? Free from problems and money troubles, enjoy the passion of love. Love and be loved. Yeah, this is your passion. You're doing this because this is your passion and your love. So tell yourself, I'm doing this because I want to do this, not because anybody's making me or I feel like I have to, right? So I'm just going to open up to limitless possibilities and let them come in, right? Allow them to come in. Okay. And look, this perfect fit. Yes. Finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. You were meant to be here. Exactly. Just like we were saying, you're on the right path. And this path, it's exactly the right, perfect fit for you. It's a perfect fit. All components are aligned in the universe for this path for you. Right? Your unique, perfect fitting path. I like that. Okay. What else do we need to know? Okay. We have, guardian angel. Yeah, you're being watched over, protected, and guided. Okay. Some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Trust your guardian angel. Yes. Guided and protected. Okay. So you don't need to worry. Just focus on your passion. This is what you're meant to do, right? This is your destiny. This is the perfect fit, right? Okay. One more, please. Guided and protected. So stay let that bring you comfort, right? To stay in that positive side of looking at things. That you are guided and protected. You do have angels and ancestors and guides and source energy flowing to you and through you. Okay. And here we have direction. Okay. And it says, do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be. Yeah, you're on the right path. Don't deviate. And look, we have a book here, right? A book for reading or writing, right? Okay. So this creative endeavor, keep going. You're on the right path, right? It's just a perspective shift. That's it. It's the blank sheet of paper is the same blank sheet of paper, whether you look at it as undone, empty, worry, fear, or you look at it as limitless opportunities, creation, trust, faith, new ideas, excitement. You can just feel it in the energy when you say it, So tell yourself those things, write them down, write in a journal too, your feelings and ideas. And also I'm getting, you don't need to be, perfectionism. Perfectionism will hinder you, right? Just, if you are trying to write, I just got this for someone. If you are trying to write a book or what, I just got play. I don't know. Somebody's trying to write a play. To start with writing something else, maybe. Try writing something else, like writing in your journal where you're just free flow writing. You know, nobody else is going to read it or correct it, or you don't have to worry about what they think. So start there. Just write down your feelings and just like, don't even think about it. Just write. Okay. All right. That's good advice. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And let's get some tarot now, please. We need to know. Okay. On the bottom, we have awakening, right? This is hanged man, going in for a higher perspective, right? New insight. It says, change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in action. Yeah. A temporary pause to reevaluate, to reassess, right? How you're looking at the situation, your perspective. Okay. Some tarot, please. Okay. Got 2 here. Yeah. And we have 10 of winter. This is 10 of swords, right? So this is mental anguish, right? But it's the 10 of swords. So it's the end of mental anguish, right? Okay. And this card says the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Yeah. So this is the end of that cycle, that over-analysis blocked cycle. This is the end of that. Okay. We can move through this energy and reassess how we're looking at it. Okay. And then we have 4 of autumn. This also came out when I was shuffling. This is 4 of pentacles. Okay. So I'm reading this right now as, again, hold on to your energy. Don't waste your energy on negativity or I can't do it. Just change the subject in your mind or do something else. And then until you can shift those scales of feeding that wolf. You don't want to feed that wolf of regret and, you know, worry and I didn't do it yet and all of those things, right? We're trying to feed the wolf of creation. I love that, right? It says manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Yes, and I'm taking it also as time and energy. Okay. Also says help out those who are less fortunate. Take that how it resonates. Okay. And what else do we need to know? Okay. All right. This one fell on the floor. So let me get it here. All right. So this may be something that you're not seeing right now. And that is your strength, your beautiful strength. And it says the game of life. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. Yes, you have the strength to overcome this. The power of kindness and forgiveness. Yeah. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. How beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And she's just, you know, encircled around her mind and her upper chakras here in all of this beauty and light, right? Feeding that wolf of optimism, of creation, of knowing how wonderful you are, right? Beautiful. Okay. It's also Leo energy, the strength card. Okay. And another one fell on the floor. So what also might be hidden from you is King of Winter. King of Winter is King of Swords, right? So swords are our thoughts. King of Swords, being sovereign over your thoughts, right? Knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. Take that how it applies. But yeah, I'm seeing this as taking control of your thoughts, because you definitely have the strength to do that. Okay. One more from the tarot, please. We need to know. Okay. And 4 of Winter. Rest. Peaceful, right? 4 of Winter. Winter is swords, your mind. Rest your mind. It says, set aside your concerns for now. Yes, you can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. Absolutely. Rest your mind. Like I said, if you can't get into the positive side of it, change the subject. Go for a walk. Go for a vacation if you can, you know, or go somewhere that you enjoy. Go out in nature, take a bath, read a book, right? Absolutely. Because this is what is going to bring you, you need this peace and rest, this peace of mind, okay? You're on the right track, and this is just a time to reassess those thoughts. Okay, now I'm just repeating myself. Okay, I'm going to get a final message from the Ancient Stones. What do they need to know, please, for their final message? Highest good of all, please. They need to know. All right. And we have, this is so beautiful, you guys. Nothing is impossible. Yes. Open to the unexpected. You'll find a way. Absolutely. That's right. It's limitless. Nothing is impossible, right? It's limitless opportunities. Okay. I'm going to read this out of the book. Let's see here. All right. Nothing is impossible. All right. So, all right. Hold this up so you can see it. Oop. Okay. And it says, nothing is impossible. Open to the unexpected. You'll find a way. Sometimes paths appear in the most unexpected places. Barriers that we previously believed were in our way suddenly roll away and assist us on our journey. Obstacles that we thought were stopping us from progressing create holy detours that lead us to an unexpected destiny. This is that card in the deck, the one that encourages you to turn your gaze upward and believe in the impossible. Yes! Things will likely not turn out the way you thought they would, or even the way you may have hoped. However, in the end, it is possible they will turn out even better than you could have imagined. Many faith paths urge us to embrace life's changes and trust that if something is for us, it cannot be taken from us. Exactly. Just to follow the yellow brick road, right? Have faith in yourself and in the universe, right? Okay, it can't be taken from us. It's for our destiny. When embraced, it is written in stone. If life hasn't been going to plan, fret not, because things are being woven on your behalf. Your path and desires haven't been forgotten. They're just a little different from what you thought. Have faith, trust, and an open mind and heart. You'll find a way through it, and in the end, in a day not in the too far distance, you'll see how life has been unfolding for you every step of the way. I love it. And the Ancient Stones activation is, I open my mind and heart to the unexpected. Everything's working out on my behalf. Absolutely. Faith and trust. Everything is working out on your behalf. Okay. I think that's a perfect way to end this message. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for liking, subscribing, leaving me a comment. I appreciate those so much. I love reading your comments. All right. Thanks, everybody. And until next time, have a blessed day and peace.